What's going on? It's Sheev the Wise. Welcome back to Vader's Lair. Episode 5 of the Book of Boba Fett comes out tomorrow night at midnight, so technically Wednesday morning, but we're going to be doing a watch party as always. We're probably going to be doing a preview tomorrow around 5 or 6 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. Make sure you tune in for that. Can't wait to see you guys there. Episode 5 of the Book of Boba Fett's going to be lit. But let's talk about it a little bit today. Let's talk about the latest Star Wars news. There's actually been a little bit I want to talk about with you guys, including the question I want to bring up at the start here. What the heck has Din Djarin, the Mandalorian, been doing all this time? Let's get in the lair. Let's talk about that question. And let's see where the day takes us. We might even do some like AMA or something. Let's go. Let's get it. I hope you guys are having a good one. Let's get in the lair. Boom! How's it going, guys? Welcome back to Vader's Lair. So, as I said, I do want to bring up this question at the start. What the heck has Din Djarin been doing since Season 2 of The Mandalorian? Obviously, the last time that we saw Din Djarin, he was aboard the Moff Gideon light cruiser, whatever you want to call that spaceship. I can't think of what it is right now, but he was with the crew taking down Moff Gideon. He had the Darksaber in his hands, and Grogu was given to Luke Skywalker. So what has he been doing? Is he hanging out with Bo-Katan? Is he, becoming the ruler of Mandalore? Well, Boba Fett seems to think that, I presume basically after episode 4 of the Book of Boba Fett, after hearing the Mandalorian theme, I think it's safe to say we're going to probably get Din Djarin this episode, especially because we know that Bryce Dallas Howard is set to direct episode 5. So I think it's going to be pretty much a given we see Din Djarin. But on that note, it makes you wonder what the heck he's doing, as Boba Fett seems to think he can maybe hire him to help him, battle it out in this war that's coming. So Boba Fett's going to get muscle, and we think it's Din Djarin. So is he still a hunter then? Fennec Shand might know, as she probably saw him last before Boba, although I presume Boba probably picked her up again at some point after Mando season 2. But it just makes you wonder what the heck has Din Djarin been doing. And I do think it's possible he's been helping out the Night Owls or doing stuff with them, but then bouncing back and forth, still doing some, stuff. But I wouldn't be surprised if he is with the Night Owls, and maybe Boba Fett even goes to Navarro. As we actually find out, Fennec Shand kind of tells him, you have to know where to look. So I think the one place that they know where to look for bounty hunters is Navarro, as we see a lot of them there, and Din Djarin frequently in season 1 of The Mandalorian is taking bounty hunters. I can't even talk right now. He's taking bounties there from Greef Karga. So it's very possible Boba Fett's going to go to Navarro and try to get, some bounty hunters to work for him. And he might even try to find Mando through Greef Karga, and that might be kind of how he figures out he's working with the Night Owls, or off doing who the heck knows what, because what the heck has Din Djarin been doing? What are you guys thinking in the chat, though? Let me know what you guys think, because I honestly have no idea what Din Djarin's been up to. But I can't wait to see him, because I do think we are going to see him tomorrow night. Heck, he might just be flying around in that Naboo N1 starfighter that we heard he might be driving. What do you guys think, though? How's it going, Ducky, Reefer Man, Daniel Fisher, my guys, Kai Lee as well? Hope you're all doing well. CT420, what's up with you, my dude? Ducky says, the only way it makes sense to me is if some rich dude on Tatooine has a Naboo ship in his native collection and Din swipes it. I mean, that rich dude could be Boba, and he could be like, well, I found it in the hangar and I don't need it anymore. Do you want it? And he's gonna be like, yeah, give it to me. Razor Crest 2.0. Daniel Fisher says Navarro was an extra point answer for Santa. Fingers crossed. Ooh, I haven't done my thing yet. We might do that tomorrow. Heck, we might do it tonight, but I'll probably do it tomorrow. We have a little bit of shorter time today. We're probably going to go 45 minutes or so. But Daniel Fisher here says, I guess Fennec will remind him about Karga on Navarro, and we'll start there. Yeah, that would make a lot of sense. I'm pretty sure she probably worked with Karga in the past too, so who knows? Proxy, my guy, he said, I heard there were free snacks. I'm stopping in. Hey, well, come on, get the free snacks. It's going to be a good time, my dude. So, with that being said, I do kind of want to go over a few more things from episode 4 of the Book of Boba Fett real quick. When Boba Fett was getting out of the flashbacks, and we can all presume it was the last flashback that we're going to get, I was watching over that episode again because that episode was pretty fire. And Boba Fett gets out of the flashbacks, and Fennec walks up and tells him, hey, you know, like, you're fully healed at this point. You know, how's it feel, kind of thing. And, you know, he kind of says something along the lines of, you know, the nightmares will heal in time, kind of thing, but my body is healed. Or it was basically like the nightmares are still happening. So I'm kind of curious. We all kind of think there's not going to be any more flashbacks, but the way he says that the nightmares will heal over time, or, you know, the pain he has, or, you know, the conflict within him and the stuff that he's been through, that's still affecting him even now that he's fully healed from the Bacta. So maybe we'll have some regular flashbacks and not be flashbacks. And maybe they'll be even more demented, as maybe the flashbacks were helping them be a little bit But I don't know, because even the regular flashbacks we got were pretty traumatizing stuff. So who knows, maybe we'll get into even more traumatizing or crazy stuff. Maybe we'll even see flashbacks of Mace Windu killing him, but we're probably done with them. Hopefully we see some more, but I want them to be kind of crazy flashbacks if we do get more. What do you guys think? I think we're probably done with flashbacks, but the way that kind of conversation went, it leads me to believe we could get some more. What do you guys think? Are we done with flashbacks? Or are we going to get some more? Miss Famaby. Hey, what's up? There is a fridge. What you talking about? Oh, they're in the fridge. Ooh, okay. Ducky Momo says that's very possible. Ooh, for sure. The Pikes. DD picked up a puck. Oh, okay. I get what you're saying. That would be interesting if Din Djarin picked up a puck for the Pikes. That would definitely be interesting. What's up, X-Wing? Hey, X-Wing, that was a dope video you did the other way. I cannot wait to get my re-armored Boba Fett helmet that's coming out from The Mandalorian. Looks pretty sick. X-Wing did a great review on it. It looks pretty dope. No, we're not. I don't think we're done either. Norm, no more back to tank. Yeah, we're definitely done with the back to tank Smalls. I agree with that. He does seem to be 100% healed from his Sarlacc wounds. And I think it's time that we get some badass Boba, if you will. Let's see, though. I can't wait to see what this back half of the friggin' show brings us. I think it's going to be pretty wild. Miss Fama B says, is getting his armor a flashback? Yes. Well, yes, it would be. It definitely would be. I don't know if we'll get that kind of flashback. It definitely could be possible, but it seemed like we kind of skipped over what we saw in The Mandalorian with the flashbacks, and then kind of skimmed over the post-credit scene of The Mandalorian, because I bet you some people didn't even see it, and more casual fans didn't sit around for the post-credits, as all of us crazy fans did. Ducky Momo said, if there are more flashbacks, I think they will be more like a brief daydream as opposed to half the episode. Yes, I do think so too, and it would honestly make narrative sense for them to keep doing flashbacks, although it would also make a lot of sense if they kind of did first half of the season he's dealing with the flashbacks, we're catching up, second half of the season we're dealing way more with the here and now and not as many, and that's probably how it still will go if we even get any more flashbacks at all. Kendall, aka the Sensei, hey my guy, how you doing? He says Cad Bane is gonna put him back in the tank, the back to tank, at the end of the episode. No. It's gonna be the other way. Cad Bane's brains are gonna be splattered everywhere. Heck, I had a theory. I was like, what if Cad Bane at this point? Because we all, Star Wars Meg, myself, Star Wars Santa, a bunch of us in the crazy Star Wars community, we've all been doing heck of research. And if Cad Bane shows up in the Book of Boba Fett, like we all kind of think he might, and like there's been a lot of rumors he will, he'd be about 72, 73 years old, which is towards the end of the lifespan of a Duros, which is the type of alien species that he is, right? So if we do see Cad Bane, I'm like, well, he has the metal kind of plate on his head already. We know from the Clone Wars he kind of has those tubes in his neck, right? And those tubes are there to basically, if a Jedi or a Force user chokes him, he can still breathe. It's straight cheating. That's how he's like, he's a great bounty hunter, first of all. But with that being said, all these little modifications, if you catch my drift, to Cad Bane, and the fact that he would be 72 or 73, I'm wondering if this version of Cad Bane we get might be even more modded, which I don't know if people would enjoy, but it would make more sense with how old he might be, and the fact that he's already into kind of mods, having those metal plates from getting shot in the face by Boba in the first place. That's right, Kendall. And because he's got the tubes and everything, I mean, dude is just gonna be a cyborg. He's going to be a cyborg. No, I'm just playing. Probably not. I can't wait to see old Cad Bane, though. I mean, Cad Bane to me is like the badass, like Clint Eastwood Duros, you know, of Star Wars. And he's just such a badass, man. It's going to be dope if we see him. Proxy says, Beskar bullets. Interesting. Ooh. That is an interesting concept. I wonder if it'd be like Wolverine with adamantium and all that. You know, because those bullets, if they hit him, they have either depending on the story, I think they have either the capacity to kill him or make him lose his memories. So that's a kind of interesting thought, if maybe a Beskar bullet could penetrate the armor. I don't know if anyone's ever made a bullet out of Beskar in Star Wars. Most of the bullets are made out of like energy and plasma and stuff, so I don't even think that's a thing in Star Wars. Maybe it is. I honestly don't have the knowledge on that. Shanka HOA says the infamous dent could be the result of a Beskar round. That is okay, so that's why Proxy brought that up. That's an interesting point, and it would maybe make sense for sure as to why the dent is there. But I think Cad Bane is just that badass that he had to do something back because Boba put a hole in his head. You know what I'm saying? Dan the Man said, if you want to see a real cowboy hunter, peep my short film, The Legend of Dune Ra. Dan the Man, that actually sounds pretty lit. I'm gonna have to check that out. Darth Chaos says, ooh, what you talking about, Darth Chaos? Let me know. Cad Bane fighting Boba is too obvious. I'm predicting he will be delivering the old man wisdom as opposed to being an opponent. No, it's not possible. No, please don't do that. I've been having that fear lately. I'm like, the way Boba kind of recruited Black K and everything, I'm like, oof, he better not recruit Cad Bane, man. That's gonna be whack. I need Cad Bane to die by the hands of Boba Fett. That's what I want to see. Speaking of which, on the topic of Black K, there's been a lot of discussion and discourse about some comics in which him and Bosk kind of had some battles and kind of fought each other. I think we could see it. I would love for Bosk to be opposed to them and be working with either the Pikes or Crimson Dawn or whoever the real bad guy is. I think Bosk is a very interesting character with Boba Fett, and the two's dynamic is very on and off of. It's like a I don't know. It's like an abusive relationship, also almost like Bosk and Boba are like homies. 1 minute, the next minute, Boba's blowing off Bosk's legs. I don't know what the heck kind of situation we're gonna be in here with the Book of Boba if Bosk comes in, but I would love to see him as an antagonist to Boba, and I would love to see him and Black K rematch and battle it out in live action. Speaking of all of that too, some people have been bringing up the fact that Black K didn't seem to remember Boba Fett as the first time we actually see Black K. He's working with Boba Fett, so it just seems weird in a lot of people's opinion. But I will say there is a nod, the first scene we get with Black K, where him and Boba kind of look at each other, and a lot of people think it's like an aggressive look, but it almost looks like they look at each other and he kind of gives him like a nod, like, yeah bro, like this is kind of just, it's not personal, this is business, like sorry, you're my bounty kind of thing. I don't know though. It's possible that Lucasfilm doesn't know what they're doing, but I don't think that's the case. And in terms of other bounty hunters we could see from that Empire Strikes Back lineup, recently the voice actor for Dengar from the Clone Wars has been pretty open and optimistic to him potentially portraying Dengar in live action. I don't remember the guy's name exactly, but I think he does a great job. I would be really open to it. I know a lot of fans would welcome seeing Dengar in live action once more, and it could already be slated to happen in the Book of Boba Fett, so it's pretty dope. It's pretty dope. We also have some release date info to kind of update you guys with. Nothing really major and nothing for certain because we can't get any actual dates ever, but that's kind of just how it is right now. There's been a little bits of news I guess we can go into right quick. Dexter Jetster. Do you guys remember Dexter Jetster? I do want to bring this up because, man, I love myself some Dexter Jetster. If you remember in Attack of the Clones, the diner that Obi-Wan Kenobi goes to, where there's a basilisk, I think is what the species is called. It's like a basilisk, dude. It's also what General Pong Krell from the Clone Wars, the same species as him. Of course, all the homies hate Pong Krell. F Pong Krell. Put an F in the chat for Pong Krell because that dude is an absolute butt munch. But with that being said, Dexter Jetster is the much cooler version of Pong Krell, and we see him in the diner, and well, what do you know? He might be coming back to Star Wars. It's pretty dope. So basically what we've heard, the authors and people that are working on the novels coming out this year titled Brotherhood, that is going to be about Anakin and Obi-Wan during the Clone Wars, or right before, right at the start of it, kind of middle start kind of time frame. It's going to be set in that time period, so it makes a lot of sense for Dexter Jetster to show up. They kind of teased it out there already, so it's going to be an awesome, long-awaited welcome back, for me at least. We already know during the Obi-Wan Kenobi series, Dexter Jetster would most likely still be running the same diner in Coruscant, so it's very possible we could even get a tie-in to Dexter Jetster in the Kenobi show, although I kind of doubt it, but it would be really cool and make a lot of sense, as Kenobi did go to Coruscant at one point, I believe. I don't know. I would love to see it, and it would make sense for him gathering information. We do know that Dexter Jetster did keep up his side hobby of investigative kind of work, so I would freaking love to see it. I can't wait to read the Brotherhood novel. I think it's going to be a really good book. And man, Star Wars novels have been pumping out the past couple of years, haven't they? It's been pretty lit. A+. Nope. Yep. Green Bear, you would be a Pong Krell fan. You get the heck out of here. X-Wing says putting F means paying respects. Oh, okay. Well then put a middle finger in the chat for Pong Krell. If you're on the iPhone, you have that emoji. Just put it in the chat. Aviaki dos Labitos says, since this is called a Book of Boba, you think this is a story within a story, meaning he is on his deathbed. Memoir to Omega. That would be a trip. I don't think so. That's a little bit too expansion of thinking, but that is really, I like the idea still. I'm not gonna say I don't. Yeah, there you go, Ducky Momo. That's how you do it. That's what you do. F Pong Krell. All the homies say Pong Krell. But yeah, Dexter Jetster is coming back. The next bit of news we have here, another little tiny bit, not even really Star Wars related. Buckle up, Marvel fans, because Secret Invasion, I know the Star Wars fans, what the heck, Secret Invasion? Why is he talking about Marvel stuff? Well, Secret Invasion has begun filming, I believe, in the UK. And guess who was caught on set? That's right, none other than our favorite crime lord herself. That's right, not Boba Fett. You mean Beta Fett? No, I'm just playing. That's right. None other than Qi'ra herself, Emelia Clarke, was spotted on set shooting for Secret Invasion. We didn't think she really had much going on this year in terms of content. There wasn't really much on her slate, and it makes sense now because Secret Invasion, of course, they got to keep it secret, right? And then, of course, if she is in the Book of Boba Fett, that's, of course, a big secret as well. So, doesn't seem like she's been doing much until this Secret Invasion stuff. And she's definitely getting more heavily integrated into all the Marvel and Star Wars stuff. And heck, just like with Marvel, how they had the other Game of Thrones guys kind of doing their stuff with Eternals and whatnot. Now they're getting Emilia Clarke in. And, I mean, Star Wars, for the millionth time, listen to the fans and pay attention a little bit. Take a page from Marvel's book. Look how they're treating the fans. They're giving them release dates. They're giving them all the content in the world. Just please, look at Kevin Feige, see what he's doing, and just be better. All right. Speaking of being better, at least Lucasfilm has been doing probably some, good decision making lately. And honestly, like, as much as we love to bag on Lucasfilm and everything, I think they're doing a good job right now. And this is truly, as Meg says, the Beskar age of Star Wars. And since we're entering this age, it is good news, honestly, even though I was highly interested in what this could potentially be. But Lucasfilm apparently has dropped Children of Blood and Bone. And they did this basically to focus on the projects and established media that they already have. This makes a lot of sense. I don't know why they were trying to put so much on their plates when they don't even have a lot of talent, really. And most of their talent is focused and working on Star Wars. And that's how it should be. And it's awesome, honestly, that they're kind of offloading this, as it gives them more time to put even more focus on the Star Wars content coming up. And also stuff like Kenobi, or well, of course Kenobi, but Indiana Jones and Willow, which honestly, like, I don't know how much more Indiana Jones content they can actually make, if I'm being real, because Harrison Ford is just synonymous with Indiana Jones. I don't know if they can really replace him. Let's see what they end up doing if that new Indiana Jones ever actually happens. But Willow, I don't honestly know that well. I'm intrigued, but, I think, honestly, all of their focus should really be on Star Wars. I know a lot of other people think that as well, but, if they do more stuff and eventually have time to do projects like a Children of Blood and Bone, that's a plus, and I'd be very open to seeing that kind of stuff. But I don't really know. It's just, I don't know. What do you guys think, though? I'm checking out the chat real quick. Star Wars 95 says, I wonder if Dexter Jetster is looking for his Vespa gang. Probably. What else did we say earlier in the chat? Nah, Fennec wouldn't be down with that. Bowcasters. Yee. Oh, okay. Ducky says, don't the bowcasters used by Wookiees use the projectile combined with energy? That is possible. And I mean, with Cad Bane, like, he's gonna have some tricks up his sleeve. I wouldn't doubt if he had a Beskar bullet, and that's how the dent happened. That's a pretty good thought from the chat. Good stuff, guys. ABCDFU Star Wars version. Oh man. Your friendly neighborhood Green Bear says, yeah, I know, Green Bear. My first love, Amelia, he says. Yeah, of course. Breaker of Green Bear, first of her name. Oh my god. Jeez, I just read that out loud. All right. Alright, so I do want to talk about some of the release date stuff, which, I mean, again, Lucasfilm, if you just want to give us a release date and actually tell us when stuff is coming out, that would be nice, because stuff is happening real quick and it's around the corner, and I feel like you guys suck at marketing. Suck at it. Straight up. Because, like, it's just not good. Like, we're gonna get like a million trailers of the same trailer again right before Kenobi drops and right before Bad Batch drops. It's gonna be so infuriating because we're gonna know about it like 2 weeks before. But like, all right, Disney, Lucasfilm, you do you. Even though Marvel's over here giving us freaking release dates left and right, but that's, it's all good. Honestly, I think Lucasfilm is still doing solid. We're still getting a lot of content this year, so I shouldn't even be complaining. I'll just shut my mouth. But it should be a good time. I just really want to know because, that I need my Star Wars. I need the fix. I mean, then again, this has been a fantastic season of Book of Boba so far, at least in my opinion. I can't wait for the back half of this season, so I'm just going to take it one episode at a time. Just relax, Sheev. Calm down. Calm down. Kylie says, you get your release dates when you fix the damn door. Alright, I will. But the latest that we've actually heard, and Tim, get ready to say, I told you so, my guy. And I hope you're having a good day as well, my brother. Bad Batch, apparently, according to LRM, who's pretty reliable source, LRM says the Bad Batch Season 2 might be releasing on May 4th. Give it to me, Tim. Give it to me. I told you so. I told you, Sheev. I know you did. I should have listened. But the latest is that we might be getting Bad Batch Season 2 on May 4th, a premiere similar to how we did last year. And alongside that, LRM is also claiming that people within Lucasfilm are wanting to release Kenobi at the back half of May, so that this would mean that the shows are going to be overlapping, as we kind of talked about last time, but it would mean they would be overlapping for all of Kenobi most likely, which is honestly pretty wild. But so basically what we heard is not that it's going to be releasing the back half of May, but the rumor is that they're going to show the episodes of Kenobi to the big audience at Celebration, which to me that doesn't make sense, but I'll get back to that in a minute. So they're saying they're going to do that, and that they're going to release the episodes, or the first episode, on June 1st. And whether we get just like a clip at Celebration or something, like, I don't know. But it just seems so weird. It does. It seems so weird. And so the rumor is that first episode of Kenobi is June 1st. We'll probably get a sneak peek or a preview at Celebration. But it makes me wonder, like, is Celebration happening still? Like, I honestly haven't heard about it. I haven't seen any ticket sales been going up. COVID is still kind of, COVID. So I don't know. I don't know what to expect. I don't know if this is even true. And it might be that, they could release Bad Batch earlier. Who knows? Like, Bad Batch could come out in March, even though that's around the same time as Moon Knight is supposed to come. So maybe Bad Batch starts in March, and then we get Kenobi May 4th. But I think that's a little bit wishful. I don't know at this point. And Kenobi on May 4th? No, I don't think so. I don't think so, Proxy. I want Kenobi May 4th, and it would make more sense to drop Kenobi on May 4th, but I haven't heard anything sticky about that actually happening at all. But that's the latest, though. It's not anything. Lucasfilm, give us some release dates. We don't need even trailers. Just tell us when things are going to be released. That's it. Vader's lair, more like Raiders pair. What? Load. Oh, am I buffering? I'm not buffering. What are you talking about there, Mike Porter? Or Darth Chaos? My brain is probably buffering. Okay. There is one last thing I do want to talk about with y'all. And it's about the latest casting in the Ahsoka show. I'm sure you guys have heard. I'm sure you all know. Mary Elizabeth Winstead has apparently been casted in the Ahsoka show. I don't want to get too much into the details because I actually have a video that is almost done covering the full topic, covering who she might be. But let me know in the chat if you guys know about this. Mary Elizabeth Winstead, just the other day, right before the end of last week, was casted in the Ahsoka show. And it's exciting news. We already have a couple actors and actresses apparently rumored or confirmed to be in the show already. And although we have no character tied to who Mary Elizabeth is going to be playing, I will say this. In my research for the video that I did, I discovered Mary Elizabeth Winstead is actually the lover of none other than Obi-Wan Kenobi himself. That's right. Ewan McGregor. So now we have the most powerful couple in all of the galaxy, the Star Wars power couple, Mary Elizabeth Winstead and Ewan McGregor. Last year they had a kid. Congratulations to them. I can't wait to see who she's playing, and I think the fact that she's tied to Ewan so heavily and closely like that, she could be playing a pretty important character. There was a article on this from the Hollywood Reporter, who is a inside Hollywood trade, so we know that this is confirmed. She is going to be in the show, but we don't know who she's going to be playing. So if you guys have any ideas, any thoughts as to who Mary Elizabeth Winstead is going to be playing in the Ahsoka show, let me know down in the comments. Let me know down in the comments if you're watching on the replay too, because it helps out a lot. Make sure you smash the like button. Thank you guys for being here. I hope you guys are doing good. If you're brand new, I'll ask, subscribe if you want to. 2022 is a big year of Star Wars. Subscribing to the channel helps me out a lot, as well as smashing the like button for the YouTube algorithm. It helps. I appreciate it. So thank you guys if you do that. Make sure to tickle the little bell to be notified every time that I go live or post a video. And we're doing hella content. It's been a pretty lit month so far. Book of Boba has been a blast. Covering the episodes with you guys has been a privilege, and I appreciate all the support you guys have given. It is awesome that the Star Wars fandom and community has so many great fans like you guys, even if people think we're toxic. You guys are the best. Much love. Let's get into the chat and think what you got. See what you guys are thinking about Mary Elizabeth Winstead, who she could be playing. We could put some names out there and talk about it, but I do want you guys to go check out that video when it drops. So let's get into the chat. Let's see what y'all are saying. HOAMC says Mary Elizabeth Winstead does indeed look like Dr. Aphra. Yes, I actually heard a lot of people had been talking about Dr. Aphra. Darth Chaos says Hera confirmed. Whew, interesting. Honestly, I don't think Mary Elizabeth is going to be playing Hera. I think that would be an awesome character, and she would be a great Hera. But I've actually heard that the voice actress Vanessa Marshall has been doing test screenings, and I would much rather have Vanessa Marshall play her character Hera than Mary Elizabeth. I almost want Mary Elizabeth to be a new character, but there are some characters I think she could play and absolutely kill it as, and Dr. Aphra is one of them. Although honestly, I don't think she's gonna play Dr. Aphra either. What if she's playing Barriss, says Proxy. Ooh, I like that one. Honestly, I think she could be a good Barriss. I will say Star Wars Meg, my good friend, she's not in. I know some fans might not be too into that. Honestly, I'm on the same wavelength as Meg on this. I think the original actress of Barriss from the prequels should come back to play her. She's still an actress, and I think she is supposed to be of Indian descent, and I would love to see the actress come back for that. Mary Elizabeth could absolutely kill it as Barriss Offee though, and it honestly would make sense. Hollywood Reporter kind of had said that she's going to be she was casted alongside Rosario Dawson, almost seeming as if it was going to be kind of a big character, but who knows, they could have just said alongside Rosario Dawson because it is Rosario Dawson's Ahsoka show in a way. Daniel Fisher says, thanks Sheev, and may the force be with you all. Hey Daniel Fisher, much love brother, hope you have a good night. Mike Porter says, Danielson being taught in the ways of the dad jokes. Yes, good. Become a Sheev supporter. Yes, join the Empire. And do my bidding. Smash the like button. Do it! Ducky Momo says, I saw someone speculate that she could be a random Chiss too. I'm down for more brand new characters. Hey, Ducky Momo. So, my initial thoughts when I saw this character, or that Mary Elizabeth was going to be in the Ahsoka show, that's Arlani, that's her. No. If you guys know though, if you've read the Thrawn novels, you know who Admiral Arlani is, and you probably like her as much as I do. She's a hell of a badass character, and almost as dope of a character as Thrawn is himself, to be honest. If I'm being real, she's the badass female counterpart of Thrawn in a way in the Chiss expansionary fleet, And I freaking love Arlani. I simp for Arlani. She's the simperer's love. No, I'm just playing. But I think she could be a great Admiral Arlani if they want to go that route and bring in more Chiss characters. I really kind of hope they do. But also, I think an actress of Marie Elizabeth Winstead's caliber, and the fact that she is tied so closely to Ewan McGregor, I think she probably will be an even bigger character than Admiral Arlani. I don't know though. I like the idea. I like the idea of that, and I thank you, Ducky, for bringing up the Chiss stuff. Oh, thanks for tickling my bells, X-Wing. HOAMC says Vanessa Marshall can do the Hera eyebrow raise. 111%. Oh yes, want her to play Hera in live action. Hey, HOA, bruh. Me too, and I agree. Vanessa Marshall, she already does the voice of Hera perfect. I mean, I'm pretty sure they brought her back for the Bad Batch already. And I think it was one of Dave's favorite people to work with during Rebels and everything. So I would love to have her back. I think even in the Squadrons game, and I mean, X-Wing loves Squadrons, so he'll know all about this. But even in the Squadrons game, when we see Hera, I think honestly she looks a lot like Vanessa Marshall in the Squadrons game. So I'm really hoping they do bring Vanessa back, but who knows? We'll see. X-Wing says, give me Angelina Jolie for a Chiss. Bro, yes. Bro, Angelina Jolie would be the perfect Arlani. Wow, X-Wing, you just blew my mind, bro. That's fantastic. Hey, Kylie, I like that. And I've been thinking that a little bit, but I don't know if I've really, put it out there much. But Kylie says maybe she's playing Mara Jade. Now, honestly, I think some people would be like, Mara Jade's a redhead. And like, come on now. Mary Elizabeth was even in Scott Pilgrim Against the World and stuff, and had like the pink hair. She could be a redhead. Relax. It's not that hard to change, but I think it would be cool. I don't know too much about the Mara Jade character. Obviously, we know in Legends she was the wife of Luke Skywalker and the hand to the Emperor. So who knows, man? I would love to see her. It would be dope. It's good to be back. Alright, well that is the bulk of the news, and tomorrow we're going to get more into the Book of Boba Fett episode 5. We're going to be doing a preview probably around 5 or 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, so make sure to stop by for that. As we get ready for the Book of Boba Fett episode 5, we'll talk about what happened in Book of Boba episode 4, kind of talk about some of the stuff we did today, but more in depth, and even more talk about Din Djarin and what the heck he's been doing, right? So with that being said, make sure to come on by for that tomorrow, 11:30 or 11:40, maybe even 11:45 p.m. Pacific Standard Time tomorrow. Make sure to come by for the Book of Boba Fett episode 5 watch party. That's right, we're doing it all season long, all year long for all the Star Wars shows. Make sure you tune into Vader's Lair. Subscribe if you are new to the channel, and a big welcome to you if you are. Thank you for being here, and thank you for supporting the channel. Much love. We love you here. Go check out the Discord in the description, in the link in the link in the description below. If you guys want a chance at winning one of 5 Bad Batch Funko Pops, especially with the Bad Batch Season 2 right around the corner, make sure to join the Discord in the link below. You'll be entered into a prize contest at 500 subscribers and have a chance at winning one of those or a Boba Fett Funko. So go ahead, subscribe, check out the channel, and check out the Discord in the link below. We have some merch up as well right now. A lot of people have been enjoying the hoodies for Vader's Lair. We have the newest logo up as well. So if you guys want to check that out, again, in the description below. Smash that like button, subscribe if you're new. Thank you. All right. Last thoughts before we get out of here. Anything else you guys want to say? X-Wing said we made Hamill look like he was 83. Look like it's 83. Can we make her look like a Yeah. No, I can't read for crap. But X-Wing, yes. We can definitely make her look like Mara Jade. It wouldn't be that hard. And she's got the hots and the looks for it, man. I mean, come on. You don't think a young Mark Hamill wouldn't like that? I mean, young Ewan likes that. It's Master and Apprentice, you know what I'm saying? Hey, have a good night to you, Ducky. I hope you guys have a great rest of your week, and we will see you tomorrow. Much love to the Simpire, and thank you guys for subscribing, smashing the like button, and staying tuned in. Make sure to check out that latest video on Mary Elizabeth Winstead when it comes out, and I'll see you soon. May the Force be with you guys. Peace. Quick before we go, Daniel Logan did post on Twitter, oh man, did we get hot and bothered by what he said. So if you're in the Star Wars Twitter space, there is a dope dude named @the1st Qi'ra, who a lot of us like. He's an awesome guy, and he posted a really cool picture of an older Samuel Jackson dressed as Mace Windu, and he said, "Mace will always be the coolest Jedi." And Daniel Logan quote tweeted it and said, well, ... Hashtag Boba Fett. Oh yes. Now alongside this, in the comments, somebody said it would be dope if they brought back Mace Windu just to kill him, just to have Boba kill him. And Daniel Logan quote tweeted and said, that's not a bad idea. Heck man, I'll double it down. Star Wars Santa, if you're watching at this point in the live stream, if you want to make a double bet, we'll do 2 weeks, and Boba Fett's gonna kill Cad Bane and Mace Windu's son. Yeah, double down, baby. Let's go. I'll see y'all tomorrow night. Book of Boba's coming. Din Djarin on the way. A big thank you to the Therapathy Band Argata. Jeez, I could not say that. And Novax Gaming. Much love for subscribing. I see y'all soon. Much love. Have a great night, and may the Force be with you.